Like, for whatever, I don't know why, but I like to kill, you know, like, human beings and, like, aliens and shit like that. Like, you know, but if it's like a robot, it's just not as satisfying. Oh, shit.
I speak now to those who heed a darker call.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Those bold enough to cross the line of sin.
Wait, D4?
Deeper knowledge. Who follow an unquenchable yearning, born of blood and bone. To unlock the forbidden secrets and foulest black rituals.
Ooh,
calling
the chills.
forth life from death.
D4 beta announcement, guys. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
To truly embrace this power, you must take it into the world.
Wait, is this even Diablo 4,
You will
guys?
be shunned, scorned, marked as a living sacrifice to this profane knowledge.
I literally can't tell.
You will be a priest of Rathma.
That's definitely Diablo. That's definitely Diablo.
Necromancer.
That's Diablo. That's the Priest of Rathma, the Necromancer's in Diablo. Oh, shit.
And you will not confront the darkness alone. We are the speakers of the dead. And the dead have no mercy.
Oh! Wait, where's it? Give me a date. Give me a date. Give me a date. Give me a date. That was their hidden announcement. The Necromancer. Oh, shit. It was not a paladin. Wait, it's not a paladin! Wait, it's not a paladin!
I'm very excited to announce our 5th and final class, the Necromancer, a commander of the undead who joins the other iconic classes around the campfire in Diablo 4. These include the mighty barbarian, the elemental sorceress, the crafty rogue, and the powerful druid. And you'll want them because the demon Lilith, the daughter of hatred, has returned and spreading corruption and evil as she fights to reclaim our dark Gothic world as her own. And it's up to you to stop her. Now, Diablo 4 is the culmination of the 25-year history of the franchise, building on top of the best of what's come before with some, you know, unique twists all its own. So let's dig a little deeper by watching, for the first time I might add, some Xbox Series X gameplay, while hearing from a few of the many people behind the game.
So this can be Diablo 4
Diablo
gameplay?
4 is the next generation of action RPG, melding monster slaying and loot collecting with a fully realized open world.
It's not for the faint of heart. It's gory and unnerving. It's
Fucking
creepy.
hell. Yes.
Diablo 4 is all about player choice.
It takes all of the pillars of a Diablo game and just expands them with all of the new features that people really love and appreciate
You better not
in
expand
modern
it with
games.
Do not expand it with loot boxes. Okay?
Whoever you see yourself being, you can create in Diablo 4.
It's important to include robust character customization because then I can play the fantasy that I want to play. It allows you to switch around your playstyle as well.
Everything feels very powerful and fun.
Oh shit, bro. Pee-wee 2's dead, bro. Pee-wee's
One of the
dead,
really
bro.
cool things about having an open world
Pee-wee's
is the
dead.
journey that you take throughout Diablo 4 is your own. There's no linear path that you have to follow.
We've got almost 150 dungeons in the game.
Ooh.
There's all kinds of surprises as you're exploring.
Strongholds are an enemy territory that you need to reclaim.
You might have a space that begins as a hostile area, but after you've cleared it out,
the evil in this place has been cleansed.
It now becomes a friendly town.
Sometimes it's a new town, sometimes it's a new dungeon. There's a whole bunch of rewards that you get, and you have a real impact on the world as a result.
No, you can't leave us here. They might come back any moment.
Local events are really cool little story segments that happen within the open world.
You'll just be running through the world, and
that sounds like
event will pop up, and you can choose to participate in it.
That sounds like Diablo Immortal, bro. To be honest.
Or get a group together and just wail on these like giant world bosses.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of world bosses.
These are
unless
events
they're
that
actually
take a lot of people, and you really have to work together.
Dang. That looks cool, though. What the fuck?
Being able to see all the players on your screen, collaborating,
He's got a
trying
big
to
loot
take
box.
this big monster down, it's epic.
Is he a treasure goblin? He is. He's a big treasure goblin.
It's so easy to create a community. It makes Diablo more of a social experience.
We've got fully enabled crossplay.
If you have an Xbox and your buddy has a PC, you're going to be able to group up.
Or you could play couch co-op. Two people on a couch can sit there and have a great experience.
Don't say that, bro.
We've created
I'm not a
specific
couch co-op
zones where
game.
players can engage in PvP.
If you go there, you can start swinging away at people. But you're also opening yourself up to being swung at.
Oh shit, look at
If
the
you're
rogue,
like
dude.
really, really good, the game actually marks you as like a
Oh,
champion
shit.
on the map. You basically become a loot pinata, and everyone wants to chase you down.
Oh, I can't wait to do that. I can't wait to shit on all you guys in chat, brother. You'll be so fucking
The
good,
last
dude.
story mission is really the beginning of a whole different part of the journey.
Now you're set up for the end game, and that end game is rich with things to do
fucking
that
ready.
allow you to get more and more powerful.
Whether it's new items or new dungeons or new Paragon boards, every single time you come back to play Diablo 4, there's going to be new stuff for you to experience.
And it's something that we're going to support for years to come.
Okay, I'll believe that when I see it,
I'm
brother.
really
You-
excited
You
for
guys
folks
dissed
to get their
E3 so
hands on
fast.
Diablo 4.
Just to see millions of people really enjoying the different options.
Through the campaign,
Local events.
Couch co-op,
Endgame.
Stop saying couch co-op.
PvP, it almost doesn't end.
Stop saying couch co-op.
And we are so close.
How close? Give us a date. Give us a date for the beta. Give us a date. 2023! 2020! Holy fuck! Bro, that's like not even that far away. We're halfway through 2022. Holy shit!
What's going on, boys? Quin69 here. How you guys doing today? I just got finished watching the BlizzCon opening ceremony, and it had some huge announcements for Diablo. Without further ado, let's watch the new Necromancer trailer.
Holy shit. Do we want to watch it again? Okay. During the 2022 Xbox Game Showcase event, we told the story of an unremitting conflict between the burning hells and the high heavens, foretold by the return of Lilith, a century's demonic creator. A shared scorching hot details around the next installment of the Diablo saga, Diablo 4. Before you read further, we're excited to announce that Diablo 4 will be launched on 2023 on Windows PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series XL, PlayStation 4 and 5, and will host cross-play and cross-progression for all platforms. Oh shit, so I get to shit on all the fucking console plebs? I get to shit on all the console plebs. So I get to be on my $10,000 gaming PC and just annihilate these fucking plebs who can't even control their characters properly because they're playing on a fucking console. That's kind of cool, actually. I don't mind that. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay. Unless they put some bullshit in the game where console, just everything auto-aims and it's actually, like, somehow better for PvP. And, like, you end up having to use a fucking controller for PvP because it's got an imbalanced advantage. I'm gonna be pissed. They better be shittier than a fucking keyboard and mouse. That's all I'm gonna say, brother. Like, some auto-aim bullshit, right? On the console, players may also slay demons side by side with a friend through couch co-op. I hate that they might even make one design decision based around this. Like, oh, wait, we could do this, but actually it'll fuck up couch co-op, so we can't. Like, I swear to God, if they have compromised the game at all around fucking couch co-op or console dog shit, which obviously we know they have, right? They think console people are retarded and don't know how to analyze their characters, and they have to do these, like, they dumb everything down for whatever reason. But fuck. Okay, whatever. Like, hopefully they haven't compromised too hard. We know they probably have, but whatever. We have another bone-jelly announcement. In addition to the Barbarian, the Druid, the Rogue, and Sorceress. So wait, that means it's going to be a Druid main, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be either a Druid or a Barb. I'm probably going to be either Druid or Barb. So Rogue is too kind of ranged. Sorceress is some beta sorcerer pussy shit. Because I was going to go Paladin when they announced Paladin, but they announced Necromancer. Thing is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the beta because I'm going to get into the beta, right, champ? We're going to get into the beta, no copium. Okay, we're going to get into the beta. And then I'm going to play every single class relentlessly. Like, even if it's like you can only play like level 10 or something, I'm going to literally play that game fucking all day, every class, learning every single fucking mechanic that exists. I will know everything. I will be the arbiter of knowledge when it comes to Diablo 4. Do you understand me? I'm going to literally just replay the same level fucking 10 demo over and over and over again until I've memorized absolutely everything. And okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to extract every single last bit of information out of the beta. All right? The fifth final class will be available at launch and is a scythe-wielding purveyor of death, the Necromancer. As the flames of our hellish segment of the showcase died down before you could gaze upon them, do not fret, we've provided all the wait, this is intriguingly? It's not. Invitingly dark details below. Okay, grab a spot around the campfire as we shed some light on the Diablo 4. I'm dyslexic, okay, motherfucker? I'm dyslexic, all right, bitch? So wait, they're showing us this now, which is like the dev thing? Let's watch the dev thing again.
Chat beware. He is gonna learn all 4 mechanics of the game. Oh, fuck, bro.
Diablo 4 is the next generation of action RPG, melding monster slaying and loot collecting with a fully realized open world.
It's not for the faint of heart. It's gory and unnerving.
Fuck, look at that shit, bro. Look at that shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro. What the fuck? Just the torso is like just completely fucking, eviscerated woman just being hung. What even is that about, brother? Holy fuck, what happened to this guy? Yeah, there's a fucking spine arm for his dick. Oh, fuck is this? Like, what the fuck is going on in this fucking area? Like, holy fuck.
It's creepy.
What?
Diablo 4 is all about player choice.
Damn. The blood
It takes all of the pillars of a Diablo game and just expands them with all of the new features that people...
What does that mean, expands? I don't like that. That's scary. That's scary that they're saying expands them. Okay, because when I think expands, I think like we made it like more inclusive and like console friendly, and we got fucking whatever. Is Emaru talking? I don't know if it's Emaru, guys.
Really love and appreciate in modern games.
Bro, that was sick.
Whoever you see yourself being, you can create in Diablo 4.
I'm probably gonna be a Bob.
It's
actually,
important
Chad.
to include robust character
Bob.
customization because then I can play the fantasy that I want to play.
Damn, wait, what the fuck? That one, no, that one. Wait. Fuck, I get back.
And play.
That one's pretty good. That one's pretty tight. Okay, that should be pretty tight. Fucking mug right there. Okay, that was a pretty... Wait, can I go forward? I can go... This goes forward, right? They're changing the hair colors. Changing the hair colors? Okay, this is fucking dog shit. Yo, YouTube's dog shit. YouTube's dog shit. Well, YouTube's dog shit. Bro, that dash though.
It allows you to...
Look at that gameplay, bro.
It allows you to...
Oh, that looks sick.
Switch around your playstyle as well.
Everything feels very powerful and fun.
Fucking kicking the guy down, jumping down. Oh, man. Oh,
One of
man.
the really cool things about having an open world is your journey that you take throughout Diablo 4 is your own.
We gotta call that
There's no
horse
linear
runs,
path
dude.
that you have to follow.
I need to go back and watch that
There's
horse running again. I need to go
journey
back and
that you
watch.
take.
Look at that horse running. We appreciate how nice the horse looks.
One of the really cool things about having an open world is your journey that you take throughout Diablo 4 is your own.
Oh, that's tight.
There's no linear path that you have to follow.
We've got almost 150 dungeons in the game.
150 dungeons. Do you think that's 150? Do you think it's like 150 isn't like just like kind of generic layouts, or is that like 150 dungeons, and each dungeon has like a little bit of story and lore with like a fucking guy who's like unique, or is it like 150 like just random, like you know what I mean, like a dungeon in World of Warcraft? There's like a bunch of shit going on. Every dungeon is like there's some specific bad guy who's like who's intertwined with the lore, and it's like versus like like if they just made 150 greater rifts and then be like, oh, it's 150 dungeons. Like, is it just 150 greater rifts? Like, oh, there's technically 150 different layouts you can get. I hope it means 150 is in like custom, different assets, different bosses, different mechanics, and they're all relevant at the end. They all have some purpose. Like, there's an item you want from every single one. Like for different builds, or like there's a reason why you want to go there, and it doesn't just like you do it once and then it's just this dead thing that you never do again. You know what I'm saying?
There's all kinds of surprises as you're exploring.
Bro, look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, that is fucking looking like some sea swept shit. That's like the Barath, like the Game of Thrones guys. What are they called? Like the dead may never die, or whatever the fuck those guys. It's gonna vibe to it.
Strongholds are an enemy territory that you need to reclaim.
You might have a space that begins as a hostile area.
That's a big bitch.
After you've cleared it out,
the evil in this place has been cleansed.
It now becomes a friendly town.
Sometimes it's a new town, sometimes it's a new dungeon. There's a whole bunch of rewards that you get, and you have a real impact on the world as a result.
No, you can't leave us here.
Bro, look at this shit. Do you think this is gonna be like? Do you think there's gonna be like these annoying fucking things, bro? Where, oh my god, there's a fucking dead child there, bro. What the fuck? Fucking brutal, mate. Fucking brutal, mate. There's a fucking dead child on the ground. Holy fuck. The fuck is this? Do you reckon this is gonna be like one of these like little side quest things where you just kind of like you just arrive and then it's like, oh fuck, I gotta kill like 10 mobs? I guess that's fine, maybe. Like
they might come back any moment.
Local events are really cool little story segments that happen within the open world.
You'll just be running through the world, and then a local event will pop up, and you can choose to participate in it, or get a group together and just wail on these like giant world bosses.
I hope they're not just this loot pinata thing. I hope it's like, I hope that it's like difficult and it fucking murders people, and if you get hit by the mechanics, you fucking die and you get no loot, and it's like some brutal shit, A whale. Yeah, she literally said whale, guys. It's Quin's game. Because like world bosses in World of Warcraft, for example, are complete cringe. It's you just go there and it's just like this complete joke, and you just go there. It's like you can kill one world boss a week or whatever, and you just kind of turn up and you just instantly kill it, and you just collect your loot. I hope it's not like that. I hope it's like an actual challenge, and there's a limited amount of like maybe like a limit to the amount of people in a zone or something. I don't know how it would work, but so it doesn't think. Here's Radar. Oh, do you reply? Necromancer announced for Diablo 4 today, so that means we have a new Diablo quarterly update coming tomorrow! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit, dude. I don't even need to reply, bro. We'll deep dive tomorrow, boys. I mean, I could just fucking, I mean, fuck. I can't spell tomorrow. I can't. I literally can't even spell tomorrow, dude. All right. Wait. Let's see. Wait. I'm trying to see. I'm looking to see if there's a reply here, guys. No thanks.
Listen, Quinn. Listen, chat. I will buy Diablo 4 on my PlayStation 5, and I will not be a pleb. I will destroy you on the game with your petty computer, because I am Giga Chad. I will be rank 1 with all classes and Quinn will apologize in stream.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Listen, Quinn, listen, chat. Wait, what the fuck is he saying? Wait, I will buy Diablo for my PlayStation 5 and it will not be a player will destroy you. Dude, shut the fuck. I'm gonna fucking shit on you, homie. What the fuck are you even saying? I'm gonna fucking destroy. I'm gonna be popped the fuck off, bro. I'm gonna pop the fuck off.
These are events that take a lot of people and you really have to work together.
Damn.
Being able to see all the players on your screen, collaborating, trying to take this big monster down, it's epic.
That's fucking cool. I must admit, that looks cool, right? You gotta admit, even for like a world boss meme, like that does look cool. Like that is cool. Look at this.
These are events that
watch
take
this. Watch this. Oh my god, dude. Oh, why is this? Look, watch this box. Watch this box. As it goes round and hit that guy, look. As the box goes round, bro. That's cool. Look at this fucking head in the wall, dude. That's cool. That's clean. That's clean. Because it looks like it's kind of like an animation. It doesn't look like it's... You know how like games do these like kind of crazy animations, but then like nothing like interacts? It's like actually interacting with the environment, which is tight. Chad, wrong direction. What are you talking about?
Look at this box, bro.
Being able to see all the players on your screen, collaborating, trying to take this big monster down, it's epic.
That does not look terrible, bro. What the fuck? Do you think it looks terrible?
It's so easy to create a community. It makes Diablo more of a social...
Look at this dog. Do you know what this dog shit arrow that keeps appearing is? This is like your console targeting. This is how you target on console, by the way. If you're wondering what this is literal console targeting.
Full experience.
We've got fully enabled crossplay.
If you have an Xbox and your buddy has a PC, you're going to be able to group up.
Or you could play couch co-op. 2 people on a couch can sit there and have a great experience.
We've created specific zones where players can engage in PvP.
If you go there, you can start swinging away.
So I wouldn't want to be like a pussy beta druid like that, where you like guys like got rocks around him and shit, like defending his ass with rocks. You know how about that? Like that kind of shit.
But you're also opening yourself up to being swung at.
If that rogue look cool, that look cool, right? You gotta admit. Wait, let me go back. Let me go back to that shit.
Swung at.
Like he fucking teleports in. He goes behind. Bang. What the fuck? He just killed his ass. He's just dead, bro. Just dead.
If you're like really, really good, the game actually marks you as like champion on the map.
I mean, maybe I could play like a melee rogue.
You basically become a loot pinata, and everyone wants to chase you down.
Nah, I'm gonna have to go Bob, right? Like Bob's the only thing that out of these classes that really I feel like fulfills my fantasy of like just going around in melee. Because the rogue forces you to use range shit, right? The druid forces you to do some bullshit like range pussy rock magic. Like the necromancer's a summoning cuck. The wizard's a fucking spell cuck. I think the only choice for me is Bob. I don't think I have a choice. I think I'm going to be going Bob. Unless I can go druid, like a heavy melee druid. That's like 90% melee. Right? I'm talking like 90% melee druid. Like, but even then, I like wearing armor and collecting cool armor and seeing the armor of my character. If you're always in shapeshift, you kind of don't get that,
if
right?
If Diablo 4 flops and hits top 3 worst rated games on Metacritic, it will be a Blizzard Hall of Fame there.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah. I don't know, dude. Fuck.
The last story mission is really the beginning of a whole different part of the journey.
Now you're set up for the end game, and that end game is rich with things to do that allow you to get more and more powerful.
Whether it's new items or new dungeons or new Paragon boards, every single time you come back to play Diablo 4, there's...
The Paragon board looks kind of shit, by the way, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I remember looking at that fucking system. I did look at it again to remember, because I can't remember. I just remember thinking it was kind of generic and kind of eh.
Going to be new stuff for you to experience.
And it's something that we're going to support for years to come.
I'm really excited for folks to get their hands on Diablo 4.
just to see millions of
That was Joe Shirley.
people really enjoying the different options.
Through the campaign,
local events,
couch co-op,
endgame.
How does Emu have enough time to like work on Diablo 4 and stream all the time? I don't understand.
PvP, it almost doesn't end.
And we are so close.
That would be really Giga Chad, right? That would be pretty Giga Chad. Fucking going, just turn into a fucking bear and just fucking boom, boom, just fucking slamming a guy like in PvP and just fucking one-shotting his ass in a stun. That would be pretty badass, you know, like just fucking slamming their ass. You know? But I'm scared that 2023 is too soon. I don't know. I'm kind of scared, chat. Like 2023. Wait, what does that mean for PoE 2? Wait, what does that mean for PoE 2? Like legit. What does that mean? Because does that mean PoE 2 has to compete with D4 and they release at the same time? Or do they say, fuck that, let's let Diablo 4 release, copy any good ideas they have, and then put them into PoE 2 and then release PoE 2 like a year later or something? Like, what do you guys think? Does that, or do you think they're going to be like, we need to release against Diablo? There's no way. I don't think they would do that, right? I think that the games are kind of too different for them to like go head to head, and they would lose like half of their audience to D4. No, there'll be ideas to steal, guys. Diablo 4 is trying to like innovate, right? They're trying to like, I think they're trying to take ideas. I mean, it looks like they're just trying to take ideas from like Lost Ark. Let's be real. This looks like Diablo. Let's be real. It looks like Diablo 2 mixed with Diablo 3 mixed with Lost Ark. That's what it looks like to me. It's like they've kind of got the gritty, kind of gory shit back from Diablo 2, but then they've kind of like got the kind of rifting gameplay of Diablo 3 and that kind of combat of Diablo 3, and then they're getting like a lot of the end game shit that they have in Lost Ark, like all the fucking like bounties and all the fucking daily bullshit and the fucking world bosses and all that shit. So it's like, and it's kind of like multiplayer, like massively multiplayer, where you've got players. Well, not massively multiplayer. But it's online multiplayer where there's like a persistent world and there's people running around and shit, right? Which is kind of like Lost Ark. Lost Ark, no. Yeah, that's what it is. Steal ideas. Well, that's what you understand. That's what Blizzard does best, bro. What are you talking about? Blizzard literally, that's what they do. They steal ideas and they do it better. That's what they're supposed to do, except for like HOTS. And then you can maybe say, I mean, at Overwatch, they kind of successfully stole ideas and kind of made it into a better
Quinn
game.
really thinks he can beat all these people on console in Diablo 4 PvP when he can't even open up a YouTube browser tab without crashing his computer.
Bro, what the fuck was that, man? I actually cannot believe that happened. Like, I actually cannot believe that happened. That was nightmarish. Like, I don't know what I was missing. Like, were they announcing Starfield? Like, was I missing out on Elder Scrolls 6? Like literally thousands of people came to me to be the person that they wanted to watch for the announcement, and then I somehow managed to crash my computer mid-announcement. Like, holy fuck. And all because their bitrate on Twitch was dog shit. And then after finally getting to YouTube, the bitrate was still dog shit. Holy fuck. Watch the clip. I was having a meltdown, chat. Like, unironically, that was me having a fucking meltdown.
Skies and clouds, they all demonstrate a generational leap in beauty and detail.
What? 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 Wait, what? I couldn't figure out, is my computer off? I couldn't figure out, is my computer off? Like, and restarting, or is it just the monitors turned off? Or I could not work out what was happening. Because I looked up and I was like, wait, I can see audio levels. If there's audio, that means the computer's still on. So it's not off, but it's black, but I can't see anything. And I can't put any commands in. And it didn't make any sense what was happening. I still don't know what happened. I still don't know what happened. What? It's gone black! Why is it gone black? I have to reset my computer! Oh my god! Wait, what the fuck? I'm sorry! I was freaking out and I didn't know which computer to restart. I couldn't figure out which computer to restart. Then the monitor came up saying some text like, monitor's turning off after 10 seconds of inactivity or some shit. And I was like, oh, I'm so confused. Does that mean the computer's off? Both the computers are on? It didn't make any sense. Fuck! The computer's off! The computer just crashed! The computer crashed! But then it's not crashed because there's still audio, which means it's still working. I was having a meltdown. It didn't make any sense. Wait, what? It kind of crashed. You guys can hear me. What the fuck's happening? What the fuck's happening? Could you add these? What was this? What was happening? Listen. What's happening? What the fuck? You guys can hear me. What the fuck's happening? You can hear these weird beeps. What are those? It's like sticky keys or something, right? I have no idea what the fuck I did. What the fuck's happening? What the fuck's happening? What the fuck is happening? Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm having a, dude, that's hard to watch, bro. Honestly, that was such a fucking, that was fucking tragic. Okay, we got 12 minutes to do the deep dive. Come on. Okay, speed run. Okay, introducing the Necromancer.
Quinn, let me assure you,
guys,
we did not tune in for in-depth, thought-provoking reactions to new game releases. We are here to see a donkey do retarded shit, and you oblige.
Shut the fuck up, cunt. Fuck up. Introducing the Necromancer. As a priest of Rathma, known by the outsiders as a Necromancer, the word death evokes a sensation of power, potentially even excitement, when it graces their ear. These legendary summoners bend blood, bone, and darkness to their will, and subjugate the ranks of the undead to carry out their bidding. Unknowing adversaries who pick a fight with this death-defying class will quickly learn they've made a grave mistake, for they are darkness in its wake. Okay, this is just a bunch of words, guys. This is just a bunch of words. It doesn't really mean anything with Diablo 4, the actual game. We have a casket full of news to share with you around how the Necromancer class will decimate and reanimate demons in Diablo 4. I did mute all this shit. Take a gander at our June 2022 quarterly update. Coming out at tomorrow at 10 a.m. PDT. So is that 2 hours before now? So it's 2 hours before now. Okay, so it's like a couple hours into the stream, whatever. Okay, we will be looking at that the second it goes live, boys, to learn more about the class's mechanics, such as the Book of Dead, with lead class designer Adam Jackson. You decide. At the heart of Diablo 4 is to play a choice. I'll fucking believe that when I see that cunt. There's no one singular way to play the game. Players will carve their own path forward. I just saw the juxtaposition of reading this shit and then playing Diablo Immortal, where like every single aspect of the game is completely manipulated, and the strings are all pulled by the devs from like everything from Paragon server cap to literally the only 5-star gems that exist, so that you have like literally no choice in legendary gems, and the dumbing down of itemization to the point where everything's quantified, like every stat means nothing except for one thing, which is combat rating. It's like I don't know, man. Like how, like, bro, I can't help it. I've been playing Diablo Immortal a lot, and this just sounds like, honestly, like, can I believe a single fucking word I'm reading right now? I don't know. Maybe, hopefully the Diablo Immortal devs stay the fuck away from Diablo 4, right? That's what we've got to hope. That they don't even fucking touch this game. And they're a completely different fucking team. Maybe the voice actors from Diablo Immortal. You know what? The voice actors were okay. I would be okay with the voice actors from Diablo Immortal touching D4, but that's about it. Okay? Shaping their destiny in a non-linear way for their choosing. This ethos extends to character customizations, player skills, exploration of Diablo 4's shared open world, its social systems, and of course, the endgame. Let's dive into these gameplay systems and some of the choices they provide. Okay, character customization. The denizens of Sanctuary are a diverse people. We wanted the same diversity to be reflected to the hero you bring to life. And thus, whether you set off in Diablo 4 as a barbarian, druid, necromancer, rogue, or sorceress, you'll be greeted by a fleshed-out character customizer offering a plethora of options. This level of player choice doesn't just reside in aesthetics. It can also be seen in the expansive skill trees for every class. Yeah, but like, let's be honest here. If you have a bunch of skill trees that like are locked into like a fucking set bonus, and you're just shoehorned into a build that you made, are we really choosing anything, dude? That's the issue with Diablo, is they try and fucking force these like archetypes so hard that you don't even really get to choose. You just play, yeah, either you're playing fucking the in his EP, or you're playing the fucking, the generator build, or you're playing the goddamn whirlwind barb, and it's like you just spec all the whirlwind nodes. Because that was the issue with the skill tree whenever I looked at the default skill tree. There was no choice. It was like, oh, there's the build that they made, and you just pick that build. And there's like 4 different builds per class or something. So, you get to pick one you like the best, but ultimately you are just picking a build that Blizzard made for you. Right. Each offering endless ways to rip through the burning hell's forces with your hero. Fuck, how long we got, boys? How long we got on PC Gamer? We got 8 minutes. Explore your way. There's no, as we said, there's no singular way to traverse Sanctuary in Diablo 4. We leave that up to your motivations. The world is a vast in scale, home to frigid mountain ranges, sand-swept canyons, plague lands bubbling with pestilence, and many other biomes, all with no shortage of demonic dangers to encounter and secrets to uncover. You won't simply traverse through an empty world in Diablo 4. Every inch is built for combat. Okay, alright, okay. As you navigate around, taking notice of the wounds Lilith's return is inflicted upon your land, you'll encounter a new type of evil, strongholds. These are locations in the burning hell minions have claimed for themselves, casting a shadow of darkness upon them for you to lift. This is like that city capturing bullshit they mentioned, right? Where you can take over a city and then it's like you create a settlement effectively. Clearing out strongholds will bring about a permanent change to these locations, repopulating them with non-demonic life and reporting you with loot and quests and shit, right? Clearing a stronghold will also reveal new dungeons to delve into and other hidden experiences. Speaking of dungeons in Diablo 4, it contains almost 150 detailed dungeons. So they're saying that doesn't mean procedurally generated, right? Detailed means like procedurally generated, and then they just customized it a bit, right, to make it cool, right? Close quarters experiences for you to root out the evil through the main quest line and beyond. Each time you step foot into a dungeon, its layout and distribution of adversaries will vary. Oh wow! So the density and everything. So you get a roll on the layout, and then you get a roll on the distribution of monsters. So interesting. Does it just mean mob types though? Because I never noticed that in D3. D3 would you would roll a layout, and then you would roll with the mob type, and the mob type would always have the same density, but in that same layout, right? I never noticed a density number. If you got grotesque zombies pre-patch, it was always just loaded with shit. It was fucking crazy. Keeping the challenge alive while still allowing you to strategize your way to overcome the dangers within. Sanctuary is alive with demons to dispose of. Aside from dangerous dungeons and heavily distributed strongholds, there are local events to be completed solo or with a team in the name of glory and rewards. And the daring hero's craving, especially hardy challenge. Towering world, bosses roam the world with the desire to end those who oppose them. Band together with fellow defenders of Sanctuary to topple these nightmarish titans. Oh shit, brother. So it's world boss MMO events. Strongholds. Local events like those little quests and shit. Okay, how much time we got? 4 minutes. Okay, we got time for one more paragraph. Fuck, we're almost at the end though. Social systems. Teaming up with other heroes to rid Sanctuary of bloodthirsty demons or going head-to-head against them in combat has been a long staple of the Diablo experience. Diablo 4 will continue its tradition by offering both fulfilling PvE and PvP experiences. Okay, I don't know about the fulfilling PvP experiences I ever had in Diablo 3, because I don't remember a single fucking one. I don't know if the tradition was continued. Maybe they're going to reinvent the tradition from Diablo 2, which is kind of had PvP, which people kind of liked. But I don't know. It was, from what I remember, it was kind of just a bunch of people with fucking duplicated items one-shotting each other. Providing players with the option to pursue Lilith on their own with the aid of others is just another way players have additional agency when playing Diablo 4. To make demon slaying with friends a breeze, we've rebuilt the party-forming experience so that regardless of your character levels or where you may be with a particular questline, you can still band together. I don't know about the nice level fucking scaling bullshit, bro. I don't like that. I like it. Like, if no, you have to be this level to get into the dungeon, bitch. This is where the good loot drops. You're a little pleb. You go back to the fucking Wailing Caverns. PC event starting. Yeah. Oh, fuck, it's starting, guys. You're all right. 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes, guys. We got 3 minutes. I can finish this. This is also our intended experience for players in different platforms looking to cleanse Sanctuary evil together. But vanquishing hordes of demons with other players is not your preference. You may prefer to a more mortal opponent. Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, forever looking to instigate a skirmish, has cursed specific areas of Sanctuary, transforming them into fields of hatred. Here, his influence pits mortal versus mortal in designated PvP zones. If you're given to Mephisto's temptation by marking yourself hostile, you open yourself up to facing the full fury of others who are marked as hostile. So you can't gank people who are just there trying to get resources? Like, you can only gank people who mark themselves? I don't know about that, bro. I feel like if you're in the zone, then you should be able to get ganked. Right? Like, what the fuck? I don't like it when you fucking have to mark yourself. I like contested zones where you just kill anyone you can see, and then they put good shit in the contested zones that you people want. So then there's a reason for people to go there who don't necessarily want to get into combat, and then you can kill those guys who don't want to be killed, and because those are the most satisfying people to kill, right? Because then their butt hurt, and they're like, "What the hell? Why you kill me, man? What the fuck? You fucking loser, little sweaty nerd bitch!" And then you just teabag their ass and fucking tell them to get good. But should you be successful in striking down your opponent, this spoil should be yours to claim. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. I love it when you kill someone and loot comes out. I love it when you kill someone and loot comes out. These zones are not for the faint of heart, rather for heroes looking to bring renown to their name through blood and zeal.
The game is huge. Paid content will be built around optional cosmetic items. So, remember whenever Wyatt Chang said you wouldn't be able to buy gear in Diablo Immortal? And that was a deliberately disingenuous statement to make? Because everybody knows that you can buy other things besides the gear that makes you more powerful? It was a deliberately misleading statement.
But Wyatt, you gotta understand. Wait, does Desmond go? Wait, to be fair, he used to watch the Diablo 3 shit back in the day. He should know that Wyatt's cooked. Like, Wyatt's 100% cooked. Like, everyone's known he's like 100% out of touch, completely cooked. Like, we know, everyone, like, literally, if you've been watching the, what were they called? The state of, what the fuck were those things called? Where they would, like, get the devs to come in. And then Seth, a.k.a. Fuck, I can't remember what his name is. Basically, there was one guy, not State of Play. No, what the fuck was it called? Dev Hour. They would sit down. Basically, whatever, dude. Brainy would get the fucking Diablo 3 devs to sit around and have a conversation. And, like, literally 4 out of 5 of them would be just cooked as fuck, saying a bunch of cooked shit and had no idea what the fuck was even going on in their own game. Okay, and there was one guy, Seth, who wouldn't actually know what the fuck was going on, who's got moved to World of Warcraft, made Legion sick as fuck, made, like, 95% of every legendaries in Legion, made Legion sick as fuck, and now I believe he's left the company. Okay? But anyway, Tavern Talks, yes. So, Wyatt's cooked. Adam Fletcher, I do not believe. I've not seen him say, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's ultra pro Diablo Immortal or whatever, but then again, he's a community manager. I'm not seeing him saying, like, I'm not seeing him intentionally say some misleading shit so far. So, you know?
To make people think something that's not true. It's literally that simple. And then on top of that, this is the same company that did this same type of language bullshit whenever they decided to pocket the money after the fucking Warcraft, the toys sold for the Blizzard. What was it called? They sold for the Blizzard. Fuck, I'm drawing a blank. Sorry, I'm just like
It was some arena tournament where they basically baited everyone to buy these charity toys, and they said the proceeds are going to go to like the tournament. They took like a little bit, put it towards the tournament, and just pocketed the rest, bro. It was so scummy. It was actually so fucking scummy, and everyone was under the impression that they would like pushing. Oh, everyone buy these toys. You're supporting your PvPers, and then they just pocketed it all. Okay, they just pocketed it all. Yeah. It was fucked up. It was actually fucked up. The correct one? Wait, is there another one? Okay, there's another clip. Wait, wrong one.
So saying that something is built around cosmetic items does not mean that it will only be cosmetic items. Anchored around does not mean that it will only be cosmetic items. It just says that it's built around it. Now, it implies this, but it does not say it. If they were going to say it, why wouldn't they just say it's only cosmetic items?
You understand, he's jaded, okay? He's a long-term World of Warcraft player. He's jaded as fuck. I mean, speaking as a Diablo player, I'm also jaded as fuck. If anything, I'm even more, like, jaded, okay? And it's like, fuck. He's definitely got a point here. But surely they wouldn't sit out here saying it's not going to be pay to win. It's like, whatever the fuck, you know, like you can't, it's just cosmetics. But like they word it in such a way where it's like they're technically correct. But then again, Wyatt literally did this. Wyatt literally did this. Exact thing. He said, I mean, Wyatt literally did this. But obviously they should understand that it's going to get like, there's no. I don't know, man. I want to believe that they're not that fucked, right? I want to believe that they're not that fucked. That they wouldn't. But we got more. We got more. Okay, more as we go close, guys. Here we go.
My concern and my expectation is that Diablo 4 will have cosmetic items, but the cosmetic items will not be the full extent of the store. And not only will they not be the full extent of the store, but they will also not...
Chat, he's not farming outrage. He's not farming outrage. What do you mean? He's literally not farming outrage. Like this is like genuine concern. Like, do you understand? He's a Diablo gamer, and this is correct. Like, that's a very valid concern to have. Like, what are you even on about?
Be BOE. So that means the full extent of the store. And not only will they not be the full extent of the store, but they will also not be BOE. So that means that players will be able to trade and move those cosmetic items between themselves. And if the solution to that is to remove trade from an ARPG, I don't think that's a good idea. I would rather have that's what they basically did with Reaper of Souls, is they said, we are so lazy, we are going to make gold mean nothing, and we don't care about that anymore, and you're not going to be able to trade gear.
Trade is a massive double-edged sword. It's a massive double-edged sword, because it opens, like, hardcore pay-to-win and shit up. Like, it really does. It's like, don't get me wrong, trade is good, and it makes like, loot feel almost more rewarding when you get it, because even if you don't have a direct use for it, you could potentially sell it. But at the same time, it's like then it opens up this whole abusive. Like, I know Crip. Well, actually, I shouldn't speak for him, but I'm pretty sure he's like pretty anti-trade, and he was like really happy whenever they made it so you couldn't trade in Diablo because of the fact that it was so pay to win. You know, not just like even just with people like basically just cheating, right? Just funneling, and like yeah. So it's like I don't know. New default interview? Wait, there's another default interview? I don't know. I think, fuck, if trade's enabled, I can just leech like crazy, right? So that's good. Like if trade's enabled, I mean it's good for streamers. Trade equals bots. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest with you, I would be okay with trade being the same as Diablo 3 trade. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't give a fuck if they said you can trade loot directly with the people in your group with you who are in the dungeon or whatever. Maybe the special items that you can trade. I honestly think that's straight up, dude. it's actually a pretty good. It's like a kind of a mix where you can still trade gear, and then maybe there's some items which you can trade with everyone, and then the rest of the shit is soulbound because then it means you don't have like this whole fucking pay to win, fucking ultra giga leech funneling gear, fucking bullshit. It does solve a lot of problems. No trade equals no value in loot. That's not correct. That's not correct, dude. No better there. No, it's like, I mean, imagine if Path of Exile was extremely competitive, but everyone was forced to play on Trade League. Right? Imagine that. Okay, do you know what happens? Do you want to know what happens? You get King Kongor, literally, you get King Kongor fucking, like, paying to win. Or whatever. You get people like buying fucking giga items of people. Like, you know, like gig, right? Like, or you get like gig, like RMTing and shit. You get like, basically what happens is if you have a competitive game that doesn't have like a solo self-found mode and you can trade, people will pay to win. And they will cheat. And all the top guys will be cheaters. And then, do you know how you fight cheaters as a streamer? Then all the streamers start leeching. And then it's like, you have these giga ultra mega geared guys. Imagine how fucking it's like. Imagine how broken streamers are gonna be. Like imagine how broken streamers are gonna be. Like they're gonna be unethical, and it's just better. And at that point, it's just like better if you say fuck it. You can trade with your friends, homie, and there's gonna be some items that can be traded. Otherwise, everything else is just bound, like to you and your party that you're gaming with. And that's I honestly I for Diablo 4 I would probably prefer that system, just because I know the end game, right? Just because I know what ends up if you let if everything's unbound and everything's tradable, and you there's not like gear that's soul bound or bound for like killing, like you actually killing the boss. It's just gonna be like, I mean, let's be real. Asmongold's gonna be fully geared in the best possible gear instantly. I will probably be fully geared instantly, like. People will be paying crazy amounts of money to pay to win on pay to win websites, and it's like, I don't know, dude. That's probably not the play, right? Okay, let me actually go back to Diablo 4. Wait. Diablo. We continue the Diablo. What the fuck's this? What the fuck's this? Diablo 4. Alright. Wait. D4 is coming as... Okay, wait. So wait, what did you say? Wait. Here's the point. Both the tweets are almost identical. Pre-written, deliberately worded PR trash. D4 is coming out with a full-price game built strictly for PC console audiences. The game is huge and there will be tons of content after launch for all players. Paid content is built around optional... Paid content is built around... Yeah, I can see it. I can see the language, right? It's sus language. I think what it is, though, it could be like diplomatic text where they don't want to make a final statement, because then once you make a final statement, then that door closes, because then you're like, well, look, you said this here, right? So then they keep the option open, which means they are potentially considering it, right? That means they're yeah. Yeah. Advanced field expansions will be showing more info soon. No reply. They haven't replied with more info, dude. The fuck is this? Oh shit. You know what, they're not replying to me, right? That's probably like that guy that's the community manager for Diablo 4, and he follows me, bro. He probably saw me fucking tweet that out, dude, and he's probably like, oh fuck this guy, dude. Oh shit, brother. Oh shit. What was the other? And let's see the other tweet. Was the other tweet? Compare that to this tweet. To be clear, this full price game built for PC experiences. We're committed to delivering an incredible breadth of content after launch for years to come. Anchored around. Yeah, anchored around, built around. They clearly want to keep that avenue open, right? They clearly, like, they would not word it in such a way unless they wanted to keep the avenue open. Right? Like, But they're not going to do it, right? They're not going to do it. Surely not. Surely not. They won't. They won't. Bro, that would be shameless. That would be shameless. Like, you're buying a full price game. That would be like, imagine that if you buy the game and then there's pay to win once you get into the game, dude. They won't, right? They can't. They won't. They're just, chat. Maybe I'm on hopium or copium or whatever the fuck. I feel like they just don't want to make a final statement and close the door entirely, and they're just typing in a way that's like diplomatic, so they don't have this finalized statement out there. So that means they have the potential to do it, just in case for some reason they need to, but they won't. Right? Maybe I'm coping. Maybe I'm coping. Am I coping? What do you guys think? Let's do a poll. Poll. What does chat actually think? Diablo 4 pay to win. Diablo 4. Wait. Okay. Pay to win. Pay for cosmetics. What do you believe? What do you genuinely believe? And then we'll just put cock. Oh, I can't put cock in there. Let's put I like fanboys. Okay. Let's see what chat actually thinks. Okay. Okay, so the most chat likes fanboys. But wait, the majority of you actually believe that it's going to be pay to win. Am I out of touch massively? Am I out of touch massively? Nah. I think you guys are fucking depressed because Diablo Immortal, right? I think that's what it is. I think you guys are depressed because Diablo Immortal. And I segregate. What I do is I compartmentalize Diablo Immortal and I grab it and I go, okay, this exists. I understand. But I put it in the cell phone game box. And I have a separate box for Diablo 4. Now don't get me wrong. I see shit in Diablo Immortal which scares the fuck out of me. Man, this itemization, this game design, all these things. Imagine if this is what D4 is like, right? If I imagine that, it makes me want to fucking just, really. Wait, did you guys say it was getting downvoted, by the way? I didn't see. Wow, it's got 1.4k downvotes. Why? This game looks fantastic. Unfortunately, my excitement is tempered by knowing that Activision Blizzard will very well spoil this experience by greeting and applying present monetization into the game. I sincerely hope they don't. True. This looks good and sounds simply amazing. I can't wait to play it. It shows that the gameplay designers put tons of vision in D4. However, if there'll be any form of pay-to-win microtransactions, I will not buy this game. There are many other games which do not rely on such manners. You can see they're getting a backlash because they're dog shit Diablo Immortal game, right? You can see people are literally mad. You can see that they're like, this is what we need to be like, though. We need to make it goddamn clear to the developers, you do not put fucking pay to win shit in D4. And also fucking fix Diablo Immortal as well. But fuck, man, who cares? I'll honestly just sacrifice Diablo Immortal at this point. Just throw it on the fire. It's a dog shit ass game, completely pay to win trash, whatever, dude. Just fucking literally just chuck it in the fucking trash bin. At this point. But yeah, just goddamn, don't fuck up. Do not fuck up D4. Do not fuck up D4. Game looks solid. I heard you mention immersion. You know what isn't immersive? Trying to do a story campaign and a bunch of morons come up and spoil the immersion. Wait, a bunch of morons come around and spoil the immersion. Please have a play private single player campaign. Or with friends. Open world server not for... I don't know about that, bro. That's like saying I want a single player version of World of Warcraft. It's dumb as fuck. The whole point is that you're supposed to have other people Dude, the important story elements will phase you into. Do you know what's gonna happen, right? Every time there's an important story element, they're gonna phase you, bro. Like they did it in Diablo Immortal. Every time there was some important story element, you would kind of go to like you would kind of go into your own phase, and you would do the lore and the RP, right? Chat, spoiler alert: Diablo Immortal is a fucking MMO, dumb fucks. It's an online multiplayer game. It's not massively because they phase you and shard you, but no, it's going to be, you're going to be walking around, there's going to be players in the town, there's going to be walking around the world, there's going to be people there. The only time you will be by yourself is when you're doing a story dungeon type thing or doing instanced gameplay. Otherwise, the rest of the time, you're like, do you not know anything about D4? Have you been following? Like, you're at the hub, okay? There's people walking around doing everything there. You walk out into the zone, okay? There'll be other people in the zone with you. That's literally what D4 is. Are you actually not keeping up? This is what D4 is. What they're trying to do is they're trying to, basically they're trying to try something new, right? They're trying to try something new. That's what they're trying to do. And by try something new, they're trying to I feel like they're just trying to steal from Lost Ark. Like they're trying to steal the essence that makes Lost Ark kind of good with taking all that dog shit weeb stuff, right? And just stealing some of the Lost Ark ideas, which I'm okay with. You know what? Because Lost Ark, honestly, fundamentally, like if you get rid of all the weeb trash and get rid of the pay-to-win trash, Lost Ark would be way better. Like it'd be actually it's already a fucking good game, like unironically. And then if you got rid of all that weeb dog shit, like all the fucking lollies and all the fucking big titty anime girls, and you got rid of all that pay-to-win bullshit, and you got all the store bullshit, and you just made it into a game, then it'd be a pretty fucking good game. Right? Straight up. Oh, yeah, this looks amazing. I barely see anything that looks reused, unlike 99% of Immortal. Actually, new concepts, but plenty of the old. Yeah, wow. Looking forward to a game without pay to win, please. No benefit. Okay, so the reason people are downvoting is because literally the only reason this thing has downvotes is because of Diablo Immortal. I'm glad that they're getting pushback, and I'm glad that the devs are I'm glad that they're getting shit for this, because they shouldn't be able to get away with the Diablo Immortal in its current state, like honestly. All right. We have to finish this last thing here. We have to finish this last bitch right here. End game offerings. Closing the final chapter of Diablo 4 main story will be a monumental moment, but it will certainly not signify the end of your hero's journey. We want players to see the endgame of Diablo 4 as a new beginning filled with quite a few decisions ahead on what to experience next. First, you might try to take on nightmare dungeons, transformed and teeming with enhanced demonic dangers and added difficulty in the form of new objectives and added afflictions to the dungeon. They haven't mentioned leaderboards at all, right? Do you know that they have not mentioned leaderboards? Like, they better have GRs, okay? There better be a leaderboard of some kind. We better, because this seems like Mythic Plus. This is like you get a keystone that has affixes on it for a particular dungeon, right? That's what it sounds like, which is far more analogous to Mythic Plus than GR, right? It like makes an old dungeon giga hard and adds affixes to it. That's literally Mythic Plus. Maybe each dungeon will have its own leaderboard, maybe? So you can get like rank 1 of like this dungeon and rank 1 of that dungeon. Maybe they'll be like, maybe that'll be what it'll be. I will keep reading. Perhaps you want to branch off into another directions. Say, place down your roots for your future. Look no further than the Tree of Whispers, an in-game system that will provide you with frequently cycling world objectives and bounties. They reward you with legendary gear, experience, crafting materials, and more. This sounds like the bounty board from Diablo Immortal, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Just a tree instead. It's like World Quest dailies and shit. Yeah, World Quest. Don't get me wrong. I'm not necessarily opposed to that. Like, if it's not none of this pay to win, it's like dailies and shit. Like, if there's a reason, if there's a reason to go out in the world and do shit, and it creates situations where like, and there's open, like these objectives could be inside PvP zones, and then you could go out and you world PvP. Like, I was a big fan of World Quest and Legion were awesome. right? Whenever they were relevant. But then the second everyone got flying and no one had the reason to do world quests anymore, the overworld effectively died and PvP died, and that whole fucking but initially everyone was out in the world. There was fucking PvP everywhere. It was fucking sick. Okay, Legion was amazing, and they did that shit well. But then they added in flying, and then they made world quests not really worth doing, and then everyone stopped doing them, and flying meant no one was actually running around anymore, and it kind of just killed the whole thing. But, Diablo Immortal, there's no such thing as flying mounts, so that's good, right? Oh, Diablo 4. And Sanctuary, there's an unrelenting, ever-present danger waiting for you at every turn. To best whatever... What? To best whatever the burning hells may throw your way, you must grow stronger. Once you reach max level, the Paragon board will unlock, and with it, hundreds of optional paths to further customize your hero's build. So they didn't mention a cap or anything there, just as a Paragon board. Yeah, we've seen the Paragon board thing where it's like this kind of weird little Ouija board thing, which has different, you get different boards that have different keystones on them, and you kind of connect them, and then you got collect the keystones. It looks kind of scuffed though. I don't know. They need to show us better examples for us to fully understand what's going on there. Insect credit card. Stop being so pessimistic, okay, brother? We thank you for joining us around the campfire to learn more about what is coming in Diablo 4. As we march forward to our 2023 launch, additional parcels information will manifest from the darkness. Keep an eye out for our future quarterly update blogs and more. Wait, this isn't the update, right? No, this isn't the update, right? They said there's an update tomorrow. Yeah, so we have one. So tomorrow, we get even more information. We get a deep dive on the Necromancer.
Because he is
God Gamer.